I should be live. Okay, hold on. Let me. Let's see. Okay, I am live. Okay, beautiful. It's working. Fuck yeah.
That's so sexy cool, bro.
Yeah, I did a bunch of changes to like my audio and stuff so I could have like split audio and everything.
Ooh, fancy, dude.
Yeah, it's like I'm a real streamer, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, so I have one major update, and I think it'll be an interesting discussion, right? But before I get into that, let me double check something real quick. I want to make sure, because I've been on a like a manga, like insane manga binge, right? And
That's kind of cringe, not gonna lie.
yeah, and okay, and I'm already developing like my mind, like, you know how they say that like your mind forms like different neural pathways, you know, when certain events happen in your life, you know?
All right.
I can feel those neural pathways developing as I read manga, turning me into a manga anime viewer, right? Probably one of the most annoying people to ever exist on the fucking planet.
Yeah, not gonna lie, for real.
And I will say though, even though this curse has been bestowed upon me, I will break it, okay? And I will be the first to overcome this, okay? Let me, and I'll mention what the manga is that I've been on, because there's two of them that I've been really fucking recently.
Right.
But I will say, I need to keep going on from, I don't know, I finished Skypiea, right? The Skypiea arc in One Piece. It's, I don't know, man. It was so like, it was just so good for me. It was just so good. I do agree that he should not have like put like a lot of the big stuff like towards the end story wise, right?
No, it's not even the start, just that the middle is kind of like a lot of like boring shit.
Yeah. But like, dude, I don't know. I love Calgara. I love Nolan. They're just such good fucking characters that like, it really sucks that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Things ended up the way that they
It's
did.
like, it's like, I think just because the crew doesn't do a lot of things. You know what I mean? It's basically the Luffy show.
Yeah. Everyone gets kind of owned.
Yeah, like except like Sanji getting like lighting up a cigarette with his Enos lightning, which is fucking dope as shit.
Yeah.
There's like no W moment for anyone else.
Yeah.
And even like that's a W moment in the sense that he looks cool while fucking dying, basically.
Yeah. I don't know. I find it so compelling, you know? Like, it's honestly it's honestly super hard to describe, right? Like how captivating it is to like read it, you know? It's just so trippy. Like, this shit came out a fucking long time ago, right? And I'm being hooked again. Like,
Oh yeah.
this isn't supposed to happen, right? Like, media is supposed to be old and
No,
like,
dude.
you know, fucked by time.
Nah. That's the difference between the peak media.
Yep. Yes, sir. Oh my fucking
Yes,
god.
sir.
Okay, cool. We are 5 minutes in. Let's actually start the show. Let's fucking get into it. Yo, welcome everybody. Critical Anime Theory with your boy Benji and El Banyanya. Join with me as always today. How are you? How's it going?
You don't want like imagine if you're like a devoted Christian, right?
Yeah.
And now imagine that like they just dropped a new like book of the Bible.
Yes.
Like imagine that's how I feel right now with the new Dragon Ball.
I would agree.
Come
I
forth, brothers.
would
Let us
agree.
bask in the gospel of Dragon Ball Daima.
Let us bask in the gospel of Dragon Ball Daima. So, before we dive into the Daima, which I will be continuously self-masturbating onto, right? I want to first touch on a couple of non-animated animes, okay?
Oh, the Kringe.
So, there are two that I picked up, right? And I will say, I think that from what it looks like so far, they will happily take the spots of Jujutsu Kaisen and Chainsaw Man and what else ended recently? I don't remember. There's something else that was supposed to end at Shonen Jump.
I give my hero one. That's kind
Oh yeah,
of
My Hero as
right?
well. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's gone.
There's
But
something else.
let me tell you, okay? Because I think once these get animated, hi Liberty. Once these get animated, all right. Oh, I mean, okay. Again, I'm doing the cringe manga viewer reader thing, okay?
Yeah, kind of cringe.
But I can confidently say if they do not fuck this show, it'll be insane. Like, oh boy.
Right.
Okay. So, can you guess what two manga that I'm reading?
Wait, I need some clues though. I think I need some clues.
Okay, one of them has a fat guy and the other one uses swords. Those are pretty big clues.
Oh, is it the Sakamoto days or something? Like I don't know.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's the one with the weird old dude, right? With a mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about that manga.
Okay. Sakamoto Days and there's another one.
Why the other one is use a sword. Are you reading fucking Vagabond?
No. That
Okay,
will eventually come into play. But I mean, I'm eventually going to read Vagabond, but I am reading Kagurabachi. Okay.
Wait, that name does sound familiar.
Yes. It is a newer, I believe, than even Sakamoto Days. Look.
Oh, okay, I know what this is. Like I haven't seen it, but I know what this is. Okay.
So
like, I don't know.
let me break it down for you a little bit, okay?
Yeah, it's just dance.
Sakamoto Days is fulfilling everything that Bleach could not. Okay? That is a very big statement for me to make on my end, all right? And that will probably make some of the more rabid Bleach fans angry, but I really do think that, like, you know how we talk a lot about like the evolution of like a genre, right? And how like a lot of these different shows don't really attempt to do too much outside of the norm, right? And kind of just, you know, are just checking off boxes, right? Like, you know, do we have a Kamehameha? Do we have a green Naruto, right? Like, you know,
Yeah.
I think Sakamoto Days is the evolution of shonen.
Okay.
100%.
That is a strong statement.
That is a strong statement. Okay. I genuinely think it is. I think it does such a service, okay, to the genre in general, that like it will elevate it, right? And not for just strictly it being like how do I want to say it, like a higher quality story, I guess. It's more so about like I'm this far deep into the manga, right? And
Right.
the author seems to care about the characters, care about the story, and care about like consistency, right? And in maintaining like a nice reasonable balance between everybody.
Okay. Okay, that's nice.
I
But like, how is it like, changing shonen? What's like the, you know what I mean?
I
That's a strong statement. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying that's a strong ass statement.
I think from the main character to the supporting cast, it replicates the shonen formula, but then it also doesn't necessarily like adhere to it. I don't know how to really describe it. Like if I think what it mostly is that I read Sakamoto Days, right? And the only way I can associate it is with feeling, right?
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
The way that I feel when I read Sakamoto Days was how I felt when I started My Hero Academia, right? I was like, fuck, this is so cool. This is awesome, right?
Okay.
This show's going to be fucking incredible, right? And then
it turns into Green Naruto.
Yeah, like it just shits itself, right? Sakamoto Days has not alleviated me of that feeling, right? And the feeling has been consistent and it has not gone away. Like it's maintaining it, akin to how Jujutsu Kaisen did for me. However, I read the Jujutsu Kaisen manga and it makes me want to like fucking slap the shit out of GG, right?
Real.
I would recommend.
Isn't that one getting the anime adaptation?
Yeah, it is. Like they've already announced,
Okay.
The trailers, the voice actors, and all that stuff, which I think they're hitting the mark on each one.
Right, just give it a Jujutsu Kaisen level adaptation. Easy W. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bananas. I think if you have time, 1,000% recommend reading this. Okay.
Shit.
1,000.
Benji seal of approval.
1,000%. Just like how I recommended Yadagaratsu to you. Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Because I do think
that was a big hit.
That was a big hit. Okay, Yadagaratsu, I would argue, is an evolution in like seinen or whatever. Like what the fuck is it called? The like young adult.
Yeah, it's like seinen.
Yeah.
Maybe that was more like a drama show, I guess.
But it's like an evolution of it, right? Because you look at, like the thing that comes to my mind, right? Not to say that it's like exactly 1-to-1, but I think of Fruits Basket, right? Like a very iconic, a very what's it called? Cornerstone of like the drama romance type of like supernatural stuff, right? Again, I'm not really necessarily doing a 1-to-1, but more so of like a where drama has been and where it is now. And Fruits Basket is a really easy point to touch on from a very classic show that came out a long time ago, right?
Okay.
If you look at the writing and pacing of Fruits Basket, right, and how the drama is sectioned out, and then you compare it to Yadagaratsu, yeah, it is accelerated, but I think it's done accelerated for the better.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. I see what you mean. But yeah, well, I might check it out. Kind of bit. I haven't watched anime or manga the last like 2-3 weeks.
Yo, and that's total. I think that's a good thing, you know?
Yeah, I just been watching because Dragon Ball is the only thing that matters for real.
Yeah. Yes, I would agree 100%. But I will tell you this, but
I am kind of curious about it now.
I'll
probably pick it up the manga after like the anime release. Like if I like the anime,
I will say this is also one of the few shows, and granted, I'll admit this, okay, because I have the same confessions about Chainsaw Man and Jujutsu. I think when you read the manga, you're gonna want to watch the anime. You know what I mean? Like,
Right. Just to
and
see how they adapt it.
well, yeah, that okay. Well, I guess I need to kind of like,
And then we can scream at the screen
yeah. Well, okay.
for
I'm gonna add a little.
not one-on-oneing.
Yeah, I'm gonna add a little disclaimer. Okay, there are legitimate spoilers in Sakamoto Days. Like there are legit like spoilers. Like
Okay.
actual. That's the other thing I like too. There are genuine spoilers in Sakamoto Days, right?
I need to be careful then.
Like there are no fucking spoilers in Jujutsu Kaisen. There are no spoilers in Chainsaw Man. Like I'm gonna be honest here, okay? Like would you?
Someone kinda has like one or two spoilers.
Okay, but bananas. When you get to that point in the story, like you just don't really fucking care. And not only that, neither does the author. Like nothing. Like none of that stuff really makes sense because it all happens off screen. Okay, like
I think Jujutsu Kaisen only has one spoiler.
okay, but
And that's like the Sukuna.
Yeah,
fight.
but you're so fucking pissed though at that point that like nothing really makes any sense.
I mean, yeah. Real.
And it goes back to my other point where is that I don't think people are actually I think there's like a select few, not select few, but the amount of people that actually read or consume media is very low. You know what I mean? Like people are just casually observing rather than watching. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we are very elite.
We are very elite. Look at okay, okay, we acknowledge every week that we're fucking autistic as hell, okay? And we take this shit way too seriously, but that is what the spice is, okay? That drives us to keep watching 46 shows a season, okay?
I like to think people watch our stream just to watch a Portuguese man and a Mexican dude screaming about 2D cartoons.
That is a very apt description of the show. I need to write that down, okay? I don't know how to spell I don't know how to spell Portuguese, okay? Because I'm American.
Portuguese, onde está la biblioteca?
There you go. Perfect. I'm gonna add that to our description. Look, okay. I
would miss a knee at the end. That's basically how you type it. Oh no, perfect. Wait, not this. But like, there we go.
Portuguese. Caralho. All right, look.
Yes.
Look at. Look at. I just.
I will say. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. But
no, go for it.
I will say, like, caralho is one of the best swear words in any language.
It is.
It just works on every level. It means everything. It means go fuck yourself. It means dick. It's a beautiful swear word.
It's like bunkai. I like hearing people get very angry about things that don't matter. So do I, Liberty. Okay, so do I.
Real.
But
getting upset about politics or like economics.
Yeah, actual issues, right? But here's the core of, I think, and you know, you could correct me if I'm wrong, but the core of our passion entirely is derived from what we know can exist out of the medium, right? And
right.
we just see so much, you know? Right? Like we just see so much that is possible, and when it doesn't come to fruition, it's a little bit disappointing, you know, like
yeah.
You know, like
we care, okay?
Yeah.
We are caring boyfriends we are like dating anime, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't know. It's just
we will peel that fucking orange for you, darling.
Yeah. And it's not only that, but like, you know, yes, lots of wasted potential. And you know what's even worse, bananas, is that sometimes, okay, the Garden of Eden opens up and you eat fruit from the tree. Yeah. Okay, and you are shown what is beauty. Okay, like Mob Psycho. All right, you see what can be, and you experience it for a time, only for it to be washed away. Okay, only for it to be.
We never get some Gatsu season 3. Let's.
Yeah, dude, I was literally about to say that. I was gonna say it gets washed away by Madoka adaptations and more seasons of Monogatari. Okay, like.
Yeah. That's the industry for you.
That is the industry for you, okay? But
I do totally agree. Like we get, last year we got like Frieren.
So good.
No, yeah, last year was kind of.
And the thing is that there is a higher level Frieren can get to, right? Like
yeah, it is.
Like, if you want to make an argument for Frieren being a dominating force, you can, but only within the context of within this decade, right? Like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
because when I hear
It's
Frieren,
like it's like yeah, we get like every year we get like 2 or 3 really good anime. Like that's yeah. No, I think like coming back to like 2 years ago I got Odd Taxi and like
dude,
that's fucking dope
Taxi,
too.
my fucking god, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah,
What a ride.
yeah,
That was a
yeah.
fucking
Sometimes
ride.
yeah, I feel like that's why we still do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just for those
You
moments,
get
dude.
that one anime, and you get like, whoo, you get like the fucking fucking Ric Flair, woo,
Dude, exactly.
like moment.
Right?
Yeah.
And I think and it's funny. See, this is why I like Sakamoto Days so much, is that it invokes this like passion out of me, right?
Oh yeah.
Because it's fulfilling what was taken from me. Okay? Like Dragon Ball and Bleach and Naruto and obviously One Piece to some extent, right? But like that those are shows from 20 years ago, okay?
Right.
Where is our new powerhouses that like don't fall into like being fucking stupid, you know? Like,
Right. I think it's like this, and I guess every medium when you come down to it,
yeah, and
every medium just has a lot of mediocrity, and every once in a while they get something that's like, yeah, that's what I'm fucking talking about. This is why anime.
yeah, and so Sakamoto Days is that, dude. I will tell you right now. I will put a stake in it. I've rarely been wrong, you know, like because we record all this, right? We have it archived, we have it listed,
We have receipts on.
we have literally receipts for the last 4 years. Rarely are we ever wrong on a rating, right? Rarely are we ever wrong on a prediction. Like we have a very high hit rate, okay? And
Yeah.
I am putting my chips on the table and I'm going all in on Sakamoto Days, okay?
So, this is what we get for not growing up with TikTok anime.
Exactly. And here's the thing,
We literally built different.
I think Sakamoto breaks the TikTok attention span, right? And because it supplements the like fast-paced action with an overarching story that is always there, right? And it never really like fades away. Like he does a really, I don't know who writes, I don't know if it's a guy or girl, but they do a really good job of interwovening like the main arc with like side stories and shit, right? Again, I can nitpick Sakamoto as well, but it's just like the best one to do it so far that I've experienced. Now, I have not.
Yeah, I've seen some screen caps and I'm like familiar with some like story beats, and it looks pretty fun.
It is, dude. Let me tell you, man. It is fucking sick. Like,
the main character looks like the old man from Slam Dunk.
Let me tell you something, okay? I'm gonna give you a tiny spoiler. That's not really a spoiler. Are you ready? Okay.
All right, let's go.
There's a fight, and there's a guy using a sword, and his opponent dulls his blade so he can't cut as sharp. And you know what he does?
Okay.
He sharpens the blade off of a bullet that gets shot at him. Okay.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Actually, I think I actually saw that scene. A friend sent me.
Dude,
that scene.
That's the type of shit that we're dealing with. Okay.
Yeah. We back in the mines, if you know what I'm saying.
We are in
the Minecraft 1.6 beta all again.
Dude.
Again.
And let me tell you something. When you see this shit, okay, you will understand my phrase. It's everything Bleach couldn't be. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
I wish Bleach was better, to be honest.
It can't be because the core of it is fucked.
Yeah.
You know,
like I think it's not even like, oh yeah, the fights get like really fucking stupid. I think there's like deeper issues. Like I don't think Kubo knows how to write characters. I think that's like the biggest issue.
Well, the thing is that you have such an extreme, right? Like, okay, you did not need to write great characters, so far back ago, right? But like the thing is that he made. Okay, Bleach has probably the coolest powers.
No, but like he couldn't like, but he couldn't like write characters like even to the level of like Kishimoto with Naruto. Like he couldn't like. He never gave Shigo a proper motivation. Like, and none of these characters are like fleshed out or well written. Like most of them are poorly written, and the ones that are most like decently written are like really like fleshed out. They're like the most one-dimensional characters that are like really popular shonen at least.
Yeah, but the thing is though,
There's like worse shonen writing. It's just that it's so hard to like the characters in Bleach when I can only see characters.
yeah, but the thing is though is that you forget all that. Do you know when you forget all that, bananas? Okay, do you know when you forget all that? Because I'll tell you when you forget all that. Are you ready? Okay.
And the fight scenes. Yeah.
Bankai. That's it. That's it, dude.
Yep,
Okay. Your brain goes into monkey mode. Okay. And you're just like,
it's monkey man. No, I totally agree with that. But like when we go over like the years, looking, you know what I mean? Like I think that's the thing that made Bleach as popular as Naruto back then, and like One Piece to an extent. It's like, yeah, the brain go monkey mode, but then when you look back at the whole series, you're just like, oh yeah,
yeah. But
like,
we don't do any of that here. Okay, we don't do any looking back. Okay,
look.
Okay, Ichigo is a Quincy Shinigami. What's it called? What's the Quake? Oh yeah,
Potato,
Quincy
armor.
Shinigami, Hollow. And then he's another thing too. He's a full bringer.
Probably full bringer or something. And probably Colonel Sanders' lost son or something. I don't know.
Dude, yeah, he's everything. Okay, that motherfucker's just fucking. I wonder, dude. I wonder if he made him a Quincy. I wonder if Kubo made him a Quincy
Ronald
in the beginning.
McDonald's. Oh yeah.
I genuinely would ask him that. I was like, hey, was Ichigo a Quincy from the beginning? Like, was that like your original idea? Because that did not feel like.
Probably isn't.
Yeah. Right. There's just no way.
To like how Kubo writes characters, he just doesn't.
I will say though, he did give us the Mexican, so.
Yeah, he did make like Mexican, like Spanish words sound very cool.
Dude, yeah, dude, I wish Kubo like could work with what's the Hunter x Hunter author?
Togashi.
Togashi. If Togashi and Kubo worked together, I think they would have the sickest fucking power system of all time. Right?
Yeah, just combine their powers.
Yeah, because everything would have the sickest names combined with the sickest like explanations. You know what I mean? In power.
Right.
Like,
can't wait to like stop a Bleach fight so someone can explain the hidden ability of their Bankai.
Dude, yeah, it'd be so sick.
But in like 6 pages. Fucking Togashi, man. That's what like I love Togashi. And I love Hunter x Hunter a lot. Like it's one of the series I've rewatched the most. But fuck me, man, the manga right now. I wanna go fucking headbutt Togashi. But like, dude, just write the fucking story. Fuck the fucking powers. I don't give a shit.
Dude, so I saw a panel from the manga. He's not slowing down.
Yeah, you have seen the panels.
Dude.
You have seen the fucking panels.
This motherfucker
is fucking crazy, man. Like,
dude.
I'm just surprised that the editors aren't like grabbing like these pages to be like, no, this is like Shonen Jump. There needs to be fucking drawing somewhere in the fucking page.
Oh my god. Well, I think once you're at that status, right, they just let them do what they want.
Yeah, yeah, that's kind of true. When you're Togashi, you just can like fucking write a light novel and call it a fucking manga.
Yeah, I think after the passing of Akira Toriyama, any of these legendary authors, they're just gonna let them do what they want, because they're like, okay, we don't know when we're gonna lose this person, so it's like, just go off king,
Especially like Hunter x Hunter, which like is such a cult classic at this point.
Yeah, Hunter, dude. You know what's funny is that you won't think like Hunter x Hunter is fucking huge. So the Union Arena, which is like a card game, right? The first two sets that were released was Hunter x Hunter and Bleach. The Hunter x Hunter stuff is just flying off the shelves, dude. Like, I mean, the
Right.
Bleach is selling a
I think
fuckload too,
yeah.
but Hunter x Hunter, man, it's just like I show everybody that I show the Killua card to wants to buy it instantly. Like, and they don't even care about the
Right.
price. They're just like, I want it. And I'm like, no,
Right.
I'm not going to sell it. Like, like even for me, as like someone who like loves money, like I find it hard to sell the Killua card. You know what I mean?
Wait 5 years and buy a house then. He's
Yeah, it's going to be my down
wait
payment
five
for
years
my
you can
house.
buy a house with that card.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Cause dude, it's yeah, there's just like, I don't know, so much crazy shit that is like in
You know what's
Hunter x
crazy?
Hunter.
I don't think a lot of like you were talking about like how how some shonen feel like 2000y and like stuff like that,
Yeah.
like Bleach and Naruto and like Shaman King and like all that shit that came out back then. And I don't think a lot of people realize that Hunter x Hunter is basically I think maybe even older than Naruto.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it is.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
The
think it's like 6 months older than Naruto or something like that.
yeah. The what's it called? The vision that he has, I don't know, like the vision that he has for Hunter x Hunter is so like One Piece coded. Um but like
Yeah,
again,
like you can tell there's a lot of thought going to basically every aspect of like the series.
yeah, like the I think if you replace Hunter with Pirate, I
Yeah,
think
like
you you get
yeah.
you know,
I think it's because they take the same, like besides being like the waters that clearly care about the world building.
yeah.
I think a lot of it is we talked about this previously how like Naruto and Bleach are basically Dragon Ball Z, like I don't want to say copies, but they're like based around it.
Yeah.
While One Piece and Hunter x Hunter are way more based around the original Dragon Ball, like with
Oh
the
yeah.
adventure aspects and shit like that.
Oh, 1,000%. I mean, him does the artistic choice for Gon is like
Yeah, yeah.
is so fucking
It
funny.
is definitely an artistic choice.
It's so funny that he did that for Gon, and then he does Killua, which is like Killua is probably one of the most insanely well done character designs, I would say, for
Yeah, yeah.
making like a memorable,
I think yeah,
powerful character.
yeah. I mean, Takashi is. I think that's actually one. We always talk about the world building and like the all that shit with Takashi with the character writing. I think his character designs are like phenomenal. Like, and I don't think people talk enough about Takashi character designs.
Yeah, I mean, like, but like
Those are really good. Like, okay, like Gon looks stupid, but Gon looks stupid on purpose. He's like a fucking
yeah,
dumbass kid who like he's just bad at dressing himself too. Like he's just not like he doesn't care about that shit. You know what I mean?
yeah. Yeah,
He's not
but
sensitive to that type of shit.
it's just so funny that the first time I saw Gon, I thought it was Goku, right? And like
Right.
you look at
Yeah,
all
and
the
that's
other
definitely on purpose.
characters, yeah, you look at all the other characters, and they look nothing like anything you've ever seen in any other anime. Like I,
Right, right. And, like look at like Leorio or like Kurapika. Like they
yeah,
only look like and or like Azoka. They only look like other characters he has drawn.
yeah, like
Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually really good character designer.
yeah, like I love like Kurapika is my fave, like out of the four, but like
Right. The fanboy.
yeah, they're all so fucking, you know what I mean? Like
I love Leora's design. I don't think there's a design that looks quite like Leora's design.
you know who did come close, and
Like
this
in
is
any series, like in general.
well
Like
let me so in what's it called, Jujutsu Kaisen, um there is a character that is Leorio coded, I will say.
okay.
Um,
Okay.
Yeah, you'll eventually see him in. I mean, they're obviously going to animate all of Jujutsu Kaisen, right? Like, why wouldn't they want to print free money? Um, but there is a Leorio coded character in Jujutsu Kaisen for sure, and it's a bit of a
Yeah.
wasted potential too. So, I mean, we won't know until they do the.
You know, how many like battle shonen introduce a character like Hisoka? I mean, it's like, what's
Yeah, yeah. Like the only one you could really look at is like maybe
and like have him
Orochimaru.
be like a fan favorite. Like they made a fucking pedophile and he's like a fan favorite. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
at least with Orochimaru, like people like Orochimaru, but like not as like a fan of Orochimaru, I guess.
Yeah,
You know what I
like
mean?
yeah, yeah. It's so funny because like I keep thinking of like anytime I hear like a villain now, like fucking Sukuna is just like eternally in my head, and it like angers me to no end because like I don't know, man. That's you write such a badass character like that, and then you just don't do anything with it really. Like
Yeah, I think he's built like too cool.
like
You
I
know what I mean? He's just built on a way too higher standard.
he just did "You Are My Special" at the end. Like I don't fucking know. Like
Yeah.
he found his Jujutsu Kaisen. You know, like
Just a Kaisen where the Tomodachi we made all along.
dude, there was a fucking okay. Never mind. Okay, let's move on. We're fucking dude. We are old men ranting just for no fucking reason. Okay, look. I
No,
guess
no, no. This is why people join the stream, I'm
look
sure.
at okay. Read Sakamoto Days. All right, and then
Yeah. Okay.
Kagurabachi is what's it called? Kagurabachi is a uh I don't know how good it is yet, but it is a bit of how do I say like it has like the edgy boy vibe to it,
You're right.
but I think it's done very entertainingly because it has a really good side character in it. I like his partner that he works with. Um how do I describe it?
Right.
Like like his side character, his partner is like he's like really fun and whimsical, but he's like very powerful, you know?
Nice,
Um
nice.
I don't know how to
He's not like
really
other boys.
yeah, it's like I don't know. I would say those two definitely read. Like those two have given me the hook, essentially. You know? Like
Nice. I mean, that's good. I think that's what matters the most.
yeah. So definitely
Especially in the sea where like shonen anime seem to be slowing it down like quite a bit.
yeah. I would
They
say I would
definitely need some refreshing in the formula.
yeah, I would say these two definite pickups for sure. Okay.
Yeah,
Let us
that's nice.
move on to Dragon Ball Daima. So I will say I've only watched the first episode. Okay.
Yeah. Only have 2 episodes out, anyways. Second episode is in mostly exposition.
Yeah. Um what are your thoughts on Daima?
I don't know, man. I don't want to say it's a masterpiece, but like as soon as Goku got the fucking stick, I'm like, okay, this might be a masterpiece, even though it's not like not, but like he got the stick. It's a masterpiece. It's a fucking masterpiece. Let's fucking go. Woo! Nah, but it's pretty good, man. At least so far, I don't have any like wrong opinions of it. I guess like nothing that really irked me or anything. There wasn't like anything that got me like except the fucking stick that got
Yeah.
me like super hyped either. Like I I think most of my problems might actually be with episode one. It's not even like a writing issue. It's just they're basically reusing the fucking plot of GT with new characters.
Yeah.
And I like, and it's not a bad plot. It's just like, I guess at least so far, it's like the plot. I mean, like I'm so glad to see all these characters back, even
Yeah.
though they're like chibi now.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's pretty. It's fun so far. I think it's hard to hate on it, even if some people are gonna hate it off the bat, just basically having the same premises GT. It's
Hmm.
fun, man. It's Dragon Ball. At least right now, it feels like Dragon Ball. Even if the comedy is like, man, I, I don't know what it. I think because people always like talk about how Super kind of sucks and how
Yeah.
GT sucks. I think I realized one of the biggest flaws with all those things,
Hmm.
and then it's not Toriyama comedy. And I think Daima has the same problem, that it's not Toriyama writing the comedy. I'm not saying all like Toriyama comedy was good, especially like some questionable decisions in the original Dragon Ball, especially with like the ecchi humor.
Yeah.
But man, I don't know, man. Fucking the original Dragon Ball is funny. Like it's endearing funny. This one is just like trying to be endearing funny, but it's like, and GT has the same problem, and so does Super. Like some of the like the way they try to write comedy in these shows compared to the original just falls flat. Like
Yeah. I I will say that like so my expectations were sort of lifted because Sean Schemmel, the original voice actor for Goku in the English dub, was
okay,
saying like just give it a chance. He understands
right, right.
he knows that it's like, they did it in GT, you know, they you know that
And yeah, I don't think it was a bad premise at all. Like even in GT, like
yeah,
it's
yeah,
at potential.
yeah. But he was just
Maybe this
like
time they will actually go through the potential.
yeah, yeah. He was just like, give it a shot. You never know. Just have faith in what Toriyama put out there. So
Right, right,
I
right.
think
I
people are
think I think it's
happier.
a lot like GT
Yeah.
in the sense that it's like an homage.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Because I think GT gets a lot of unfair hate. Even like GT isn't good. Like let's not get that fucking. But I think it tries to be an homage to both Dragon Ball, like the original and Z.
Yeah, yeah,
But I think I just think people were back, especially back then, people were expecting like a continuation of Dragon Ball. And that's not what GT is,
no.
at least in the first part. And then it kind of becomes that with Super Saiyan 4 and like the Omega Shenron and all that shit. They kind of like do a 180. Like I think that's the biggest problem with GT. They do sort of 180 in terms of what they're trying to appeal to.
Yeah, yeah,
And by that point, people who were into the first half kind of hate the second half, and people who hated the first half are also probably gonna hate the second half because it's just another like
yeah,
continuation of Dragon Ball Z.
yeah,
Because people already complain that the Buu saga is a lot like it's just it's just hard to build upon the Cell saga, I guess.
yeah.
Even though I would argue the Cell saga has a lot of like fundamental flaws that I.
I mean, I love the Boo Saga. I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, the Buu saga. Yeah, but like people complain and like rightfully so that there's a lot of like repetition in the Buu saga, which is kind of true, which is
Yeah,
absolutely true. But like if you're given the opportunity to make a continuation to the Buu saga, what would you actually do? You know what I mean? There's nothing left to do at that point. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, I think
And
you
and then
know.
you get Super, and then you get fucking Dragon Ball Super, which is like
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have
cool,
to
I
just go
guess.
to
I
like,
don't know.
yeah, you kind of just have to go to other universes. You know what I mean? Like,
And it's like even the tone of the series, like how the original starts more comedy, adventure focus with like just a little focus on martial arts and getting stronger, and now it regresses from that to being a more serious like fighting story.
yeah,
Like you can't go back. You know what I mean? You can't go back to being just a silly adventure anime at that point,
yeah.
or
You're in
you
a
need to do
per.
that in like
Yeah, I was gonna say you're
right.
you're, you're in a perpetual tournament arc.
Right, right. You just need to up the stakes. So you can't go back to like the being a cute adventure anime, which is like why I think GT sort of failed. But I think with Daima, right, at least right now, the first episodes, I think they have a pretty good balance. Like
Oh yeah,
of
for sure.
trying to be like fun,
Yeah.
especially the first episode. There's like no fighting, like essentially. There's like the like I guess the Goku's part with Vegeta, which looked pretty good, even though it wasn't like a fight or anything.
Yeah, it was still pretty sick.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I think it has a lot of potential. I don't. I think that just people can't expect it to be Dragon Ball, like
yeah.
to be like people like it's not gonna be as good that you're gonna like find yourself like remembering sitting in the living room at 7 a.m. watching cartoons. It's never gonna be that good, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not gonna de-age to the age of 7 and find yourself in your living room watching Dragon Ball at fucking 7 a.m. That's never gonna happen with any like new Dragon Ball series or any other series.
Yeah, yeah.
I think if you accept that, you'll probably enjoy it a lot more.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Daima definitely is a um fun addition to what is already an insanely legendary series, you know? And it's funny.
Right.
I think people are happy with the Dragon Ball video game. Dude, yeah, people like, and it just kind of like goes to
Oh
show
yeah.
how popular it still is, will be, and forever and always. Like, you know, they released Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero, and people are losing their shit over that. You know what I mean? Like, like it's like, I don't know. I think you're right though. Like, you just kind of gotta watch Daima and enjoy it as a Dragon Ball fan. You know? Um.
Right. Just enjoy the references, enjoy the characters. Just
Yeah.
enjoy the fun because they're basically setting up for a new adventure in episode 2. Not a lot of spoilers, but it's gonna be there's like it's gonna be like a tournament arc. I mean, not like a tournament arc, like what do you call it in like you know when fucking Yu Yu Hakusho or like I actually know the Sasuke rescue adventure where like they fight a person one by one at some point.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna have that element. Like they set it up in the second episode. There's definitely gonna be that element to the show. But I think a lot of the appeal of the series right now is like we're gonna go to a new world, I guess, like the new universe, like sort of thing. Which
Yeah.
is fucking cool, man.
Yeah. I'm definitely excited for it. I want to know though if they're gonna bring back Super Saiyan 4. That is
Uh, bro, I don't know, man. I don't think they will. Because this is like an alternative timeline, right? This is like 1 year after the Buu saga. So this is basically before Tower of. This is like the alternative timeline to to the Battle of the Gods, right?
I think so. Yeah. Cause
That's basically what it is. It's like a alternative timeline to Tower. It's like Tower of God, Battle of Gods. I mean, but
yeah. Well, I mean, once they opened up the world to like alternate universes, right? Like, essentially
right,
anything's possible.
they are definitely including some super ideas. I mean, to be fair, like all those super ideas were developed by Toriyama, like with the multiverse and all that shit. That was all like Toriyama, like writing for those movies.
Yeah. Yeah. I just I just want it to not. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. What I don't want it to do because I'll know
Or
when I
I
see
just
it.
want
I
to be happy
guess.
when I finish an episode. You know what I mean? Like if I remember when the new Digimon remake came out,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
kind of already hated it from the like first second episode, just the way they took it. And I ended up watching the whole thing, just fucking upset at the fucking whole thing. I just don't want that to happen with Dragon Ball. I wanted it to be like a fucking show. I start like, oh yeah, the new episode came out. Let me watch that shit, and I'm fucking happy by the end of it. That's
Yeah.
all I want, man. It's not too much to ask.
Yeah. We just want to enjoy it. You know.
Yeah,
We want to be happy that it happened.
real.
um.
Yeah. Don't be sad that it's over. Be happy that it happened.
True. And just like
anime boy things.
yeah, just like we're gonna be happy that it happened. Be happy that we streamed today. And we are hitting 2 weeks in a row of consistency. Aren't we professional streamer podcasters, huh? Aren't we just the best?
Aren't we real animes?
True. Okay, so next week we're going to be coming at you with episode 1 through 3 impressions, right? Like pretty much our beginning thoughts and feelings on the season as a whole. Have you dude, yeah, there's already some things I'm already enjoying. Rodman is fucking awesome.
I haven't touched this fucking season, bro.
Yeah,
I'm glad to hear that.
Rodman is, oh my fucking god. What else is banging right now? Hold on, I think I have where is my list? Where the fuck is my list? Where did I put my list?
Yeah, I'll probably be moved out by next week, so probably have watched all the cartoons by then.
For sure. There was hold on, before we fucking wrap it the fuck up, I need to where the fuck did I put it? Oh my god. Where did I put it? Dude, I did the list, right? Like, remember we did the list and I saved it, and where the fuck is it?
Yeah, you did save it.
Okay, well, there's what the fuck was it? 2024. There was one more show that I saw. Well, I guess it's not that fucking important if I can't remember it, but still, like, there was something I was hyped for you to watch. I don't know if you remember.
Was it Dun 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 Dun?
Oh, yeah. That's what it was. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll definitely get around to starting things this week.
Yeah. And then we'll have obviously a lot to say about all of it. So, anyways, that's gonna wrap it up.
10 minutes on all the anime.
Yeah,
and 30
exactly.
minutes on Dragon Ball.
Yeah, there should be. Yeah, there'll be 3 episodes out, so we'll go over the 3rd one and see what's up with that. So, all right, we'll be back next week. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Stay fucking lit, and yeah, bring back Sangatsu, please.
I'm crying and pooping.